Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Spiritual Lounge. Okay, well, today I wanted to speak about shadow work. Dun, dun, dun. And on the spiritual path, on the spiritual journey, on this ride we call life, and learning how to know thyself and to really answer our soul's calling, we are going to be going through stages, and sometimes one of those stages is going through a lot of death and rebirths and ego deaths and darkness and shadow work and the dark night of the soul. And today I wanted to congratulate you and let you know that you are not alone on this journey. And when we go through these periods of the dark before we see the light, and go through just this journey, I just want to congratulate you that you are on the right path and you're doing such a good job, and hang in there. And ways that we can kind of be gentle with ourselves while we go through this dark tunnel and this dark night of the soul, and rebirthing and being in that uncomfortable space. And I just invite you to take a deep breath and let it all out. And do that as many times as you need. And this is a time, if you are going through one of these phases, just to remember that it's okay to feel what is coming up. And the whole point of these transmissions is to really feel it, and to let whatever comes up rise to the surface and bubble up and feel it, and to witness it, because these are deep-rooted feelings that could be coming up from past traumas or anything really from the past and past lives, and things that need to come to the surface to make space for all the new energy that wants to birth and rise to the surface and be reborn. So some of the best ways that we can go through this process, and I even invite you, if you are working, to even take a sick leave if you are in this space, or to take some rest. Sometimes we get into this depressed, deep restful state, and it's our body telling us that we need to rest. It's time to rest and recharge. Feel the feelings that are coming up. And what I like to do, sometimes I call it the sacred screaming therapy, where I go to either the woods near a big waterfall, or even in my pillow. I will just scream wherever feels safe for me, and just get that energy out and express it. This energy wants to be seen and felt, or else it's just going to keep getting buried and lay dormant in our body, and our bodies can really start feeling it in different ways. It could come up as dis-ease in the body, a disease. It can be cramps. It could be headaches. It could be all kinds of things. It could come in many ways, but it wants to be seen. It's like a screaming baby child that wants your attention, and there's something in that wants your attention. And it could be from childhood, it could be from anywhere, really. And it's okay to express this little screaming child that just wants you to witness it and be seen and let it go. And then that will just make so much space for you to breathe and to make space for the new that wants to come into life and be reborn. So take your pillowcase, wait for everyone in the house to leave, or, tell your roommates or whoever you're with that I just need an hour of alone time. If you do have people living with you, or go out into nature, go on a mountaintop, wherever you feel, go in the ocean somewhere, I don't know, just pick a spot and scream. And you're not crazy. This is a sacred release, and it is safe to do it, and I highly recommend it. And if something comes up, I would even bring a journal and journal about the experience and all the things that you're letting go and what rose up to the surface, and pour it out on paper, and even burn that piece of paper and let it just evaporate and disappear, and just letting it be seen and letting it go. Other ways to kind of deal with this is just cry, let it all out, and just let that energy flow out of you. And I love to even make myself a sacred bath and light some candles and sage the place and put intentions of like, I'm here to let this stuff go and whatever rises to the surface, and to give it attention and to finally release it. And so I love sacred baths, and I love sacred scream therapy. I love writing and journaling and burning that piece of paper and feeling that, it feels like a weight has just lifted off my soul, my spirit, my shoulders, my physical and spiritual and energetic body. There's just this, I just released something, and I am so thankful, and thank you for showing me, and thank you for releasing, and I'm ready for making space for all the new and allowing it. Other ways, nature, just grounding in nature is huge. I love just taking a walk in my favorite place or going somewhere new and just being surrounded by trees and plants and the earth and Mother Gaia. And you can visualize your root chakra, the red root, kind of digging and going deep into the ground and in the roots of the trees, and pouring whatever no longer serves me. I give it back to the earth, to the crystalline core of the earth. Mother, I give this to you, and let this flow out of me, and I let it go and do whatever you need to do, Mother Earth, but I'm ready to let this go. And just visualize your roots just pulling this energy of whatever is coming up that needs to be released, and letting Mother Gaia take it from you and do what she does best with it, and uses it to alchemize it, to use it as energy that she might need. But she can help you alchemize that energy and just ground your feet in the earth and visualize that process, which has been super helpful. And you can do all these things. You can pick one. But yeah, I think those are some really beautiful practices. If you are going through this dark night of the soul, sometimes what you need is just rest, and maybe put on your favorite movie and drink tea and just cry and lay down and sleep and just rest. Sometimes it's hard for us to just sit down and lay down and just rest. Meditation is really good. Breath work is really good. Moving energy out of our bodies. Somatic work where you can just dance and shake it off and just move that energy that needs to come up and out. So any of these practices are really good when you're in that shadow, in that dark night of the soul, in that deep, depressed, deep rest state. And once you get it out, you're just going to feel so much better, I promise. And yeah, I wanted to maybe pick a little card. I got these cards in Hawaii at a women's retreat. A woman there made these really beautiful cards, and I wanted to get Spirit a grounding message for the collective here, or any message that is meant for the collective. Okay. This is one of the cards. They're beautiful, kind of goddess energy. But we've got creativity, and take the time, express your creative essence. You will find the answers when you step into the timeless space. Let the energy flow through. You channel. So that's kind of funny that we're talking about energy and letting it flow out or in, just creatively expressing yourself in whatever way that is. And if you are not going through a kind of dark night, maybe it's time for you to be creative and expressive and in some kind of way. But even expressing our emotions creatively is another just way to flow that energy through and up and out and get it out into whatever way you feel. So yeah, I hope today just kind of helped in some way on your spiritual journey and on your spiritual path. And if you want some examples or want me to dive deeper in any of these topics of what we talked about today, and maybe some examples, or to walk you through a visualization or a meditation, or we can journal together, whatever you would like, or if you have any ideas on just topics of spirituality that you want me to talk about, I would love your comments and ideas on what you would like me to talk about, or what you're needing help or needing some guidance on. So again, I'm Rainy, and I am a spiritual empowerment guide and a soul purpose coach. And if you need any guidance, I would love to help you on your journey. Just comment or reach out to me if you need some extra guidance, and we can walk this path together. And I'm just sending you so much love and light. And be well, my friends, my beautiful star family and beautiful souls out there. I'm here, and yeah, sending you love and light.